And we will now proceed with the welcoming remarks by the Consul General of the Republic of Indonesia in Ho Chi Minh City, Mr. Agustaviano Sofjan.
Thank you, Ms. Yaya. If you allow me, Mr. Chairman, and ladies and gentlemen, I will be sitting down. Yes. Mr. Doan Thien Phuc, Chairman of Ho Chi Minh City Union of Friendship Organization. Mr. Doan Thien, Vice Chairman of the People's Committee of Ho Chi Minh City Overseas Investment Committee. Distinguished speakers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you, and I hope we are all in good health with high energy. First and foremost, I would like to thank to Ho Chi Minh City Union of Friendship Organization for the collaboration in hosting this webinar today. This is a very timely webinar indeed. I also like to thank and appreciation to my good friend Pak Bagas, who is the Secretary General of the Indonesian Young Entrepreneur Association, or we call HIPMI, as well to all the distinguished speakers, and also to the Indonesians and Vietnamese participants in this on-site here in the HU4 office building and also virtually in Indonesia as well. This topic is indeed very important to us all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 2 years since the world was hit by coronavirus, or we know as COVID-19. This pandemic is one of the toughest challenges faced globally, and it has affected our daily lives. On the economic front, this pandemic has disrupted the global supply chain. Business and investment sectors, small-scale and multinational corporations have been affected. Lockdowns impacted on falling demands for business everywhere and worsened the economic downfall. Social distancing and quarantine to some degrees have also increased the risk of health problems, including mental health, altered changes in the education system, and affected to our day-to-day activities as a social human being. Even to this date, we are still facing with this pandemic, balancing measures taken to protect our lives and livelihood, and while to continue adapting and adjusting to the new normal. Being adaptive and resilient are key to our survival, but being creative and innovative are additional keys to not only survive, but survive with excellence. This is why today we are holding this webinar and putting forward our future generation, the young generations, the millennials. Young generation is the driver of change. Our youth brings hope, creativity, innovations, and problem-solving ideas for a better future. If we prepare well our young generations, we are preparing for a better future for the generations ahead. If I can recall what Mr. Ha mentioned before, that the trade balance account between Indonesia for this year has reached almost 9 billion, and for sure we hope that this trade can continue to grow, since both governments, Indonesia together with Vietnam, we have a target to reach 10 billion US dollar by 2023, and hopefully perhaps before that we can even reach faster before 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, in Indonesia there is a famous quote by our first president, Mr. Sukarno, who is in fact is also a good close friend to President Ho Chi Minh City. If I may quote what our first president once said, "Give me 1,000 people, I will move Mount Semeru from its roots. Give me 10 young people, I will surely shake the world." So with only 10 people, President Sukarno envisioned that he can shake the world. And I hope with this webinar, with promoting the young generation of Vietnam and Indonesia, we can continue to grow together and to grow stronger. Mr. Sukarno's faith to the young people is very inspiring, and we can see throughout the history how the young generation plays an important role in shaping the world. In hard times like this, the youth of Vietnam and Indonesia have proven their resilience during this pandemic. Throughout this webinar, I would like to emphasize a few things. Hard work and the right strategy, along with adaptation to new normal, is important. For business, of course, from those who want to start in their early stages till those who have already grown. Many young entrepreneurs have come up for business model that shifted from the old norms and many have proven successful. And third, young people tend to think out of the box, and even without the box. So they think more creative, especially on utilizing technology. Thus, today, we are here with outstanding speakers from different lines of business from Indonesia and Vietnam, and I'm sure they are ready to share their creative ideas, their stories, to inspire all of you, and perhaps also to inspire myself. And taking this opportunity, I'm pleased to inform you all that the Consulate General of Indonesia in Ho Chi Minh City have just recently launched a new media of communication we call the Xin Chào Apa Kabar newsletter. So the purpose of this Xin Chào Apa Kabar newsletter is to further outreach business communities and other stakeholders in Vietnam and Indonesia on new and important updates, and to strengthen and expand further closer relations among people-to-people contact. So besides business to business, but it is also important to continue promoting P2P contact, and particularly the young generation, of course. We want to see all of you to have a positive mindset, to be optimistic in the coming years ahead, and to see growth, to contribute in this dynamic and vibrant city of Ho Chi Minh, and of course, certainly our region. We want to recover together, and we want to recover stronger. In closing my remarks, let me say sincerely that today's webinar will hopefully be meaningful and beneficial to all participants, and particularly the young entrepreneurs from Indonesia and Vietnam. I wish you all success and fruitful discussion. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2022. And finally, I hope that Indonesia and Vietnam could come to the final at AFF football in the coming days. Thank you. Terima kasih, Sim Kam Eng. Thank you.